Do you also fancy hair-free, smooth, celebrity-like skin? Then this video is meant for you. Hi, this is me, Heshha Chimah, and today I'm here at Yavana Aesthetics with Dr. Madhuri Agarwal, who's going to see me shortly and answer all the questions regarding laser hair removal. I know, if you're looking at smooth skin that's hair-free, then laser hair reduction is your go-to treatment. And any doubts, queries pertaining to that is something that Dr. Madhuri Agarwal is going to answer that for us today. And who knows, if I'm convinced, I may get my hands lasered as well. So come along. Hello, Dr. Madhuri.
Hi, Heshha. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
All well.
So, doctor, we are here today to know all about laser hair reduction.
Right.
And of course, if I'm convinced, you know that I'm going to go and get myself lasered too.
Sure.
So, could you tell us a little bit about the procedure, the pros and cons?
Sure. So I think laser hair reduction nowadays in India is like as common as waxing.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about it. It's basically a permanent reduction of hair. So generally what happens is we use a machine which has this laser beam in it, and then we see the hair, and accordingly, we do the settings of the laser. We kind of remove the hair, shave it off, and then apply cold gel and give you the laser. So what happens is it basically goes and destroys your growing phase of the hair. Now people expect that you come for a laser, so one session and you're done, sorted.
Yeah.
But that is not the truth. Actually, you need to come at least 6 to 7 times to get a decent result.
Okay.
So that's very important. People should know that when you're looking at a laser hair reduction, it's a long-term thing, but you need to give enough time. So sometimes it takes up to a year to finish those 6-8 sessions. So that's how the laser hair reduction kind of works.
So I think it's pretty much subjective to the thickness of your hair,
Absolutely.
the growth, etc.
Absolutely. So for us, when we are doing laser, for us it is always better if you have a little darker hair. A fine hair would not give that kind of, it is a lot of brown color hair. So when you have areas like your underarms, things like your lower legs, arms, or some people have this thick beard-like growth on the, even men do it for
True.
the beard. So that is the kind of hair which really responds very well to the laser hair reduction.
Okay. So, doctor, I want to understand, does laser have any side effects, which is the most commonly asked question. So, what is your take?
Honestly, everything has a side effect. But how do you control the side effects? It's like, you fly with a good pilot, you're safely going to land, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with the laser hair reduction or any medical procedure is, one, you make sure you're doing it with a certified dermatologist, see the board qualification of the doctor, see the machine they're using, because nowadays most of us, I put it on my on my Insta or on my YouTube that this is the machine I'm using. So you know what machine you're getting into. So a US FDA approved machine. The other thing is the qualification of the person who's doing it. A lot of times therapists are doing it, though it's a doctor's clinic. So make sure you have that comfort level with the therapist who's doing it. And then also see a lot of before-after pictures. A lot of doctors put it. If they're doing good work, they will put it up.
Yeah.
So I think these are few of the parameters which helps us, ensure that we minimize the risk for the side effects. Yes, despite doing all this, you may get things like a little transient redness, a little bit of swelling. Sometimes you feel a little bit of, irritation. But that is manageable. It's like short-term and it goes away in a couple of hours to maybe a day. So that's how, the laser hair reduction side effects come in.
Okay. And is the entire procedure, when you're actually getting it done, painless, or do you feel something? What's it like?
It's again, we try our best to make it painless, but everybody has a pain sensitivity or threshold. But yes, the machines that we have, or most of the good doctors have, they would have something called as a ice cool technology or a very good cooling in their machines. Also, the pain factor is barely there. Still certain sensitive areas like underarms, big knee, if a lot of patients complain of discomfort, we apply numbing cream and do it. So pain is practically, I would say it is better than waxing and threading. Wherein you actually really feel the pain, you hardly feel a pinch here and there. That's how it is.
Okay. And is there any pre-care or post-care that you recommend your patients when they come in for a laser?
So whenever you're getting into a laser, a lot of my times my patient come in, they sit and they say, okay, we are doing laser hair reduction, and then there's no growth. So ideally, whenever you're going to a doctor for a laser, one, make sure that you go with the growth if you're planning to do the session on the same day. This is what I tell my patients. I send them back at times saying there's no growth. So one, you should have the entire growth. Secondly, do not do it as in you're going to a beach on a picnic, say a Goa trip, a lot of people are going on, and then landing up in the doctor's clinic, because your skin is tanned, so more likely chances of side effects. So make sure before and after laser session, at least 7 days gap is there between your beach trips, or if you've been out in the sun. Again, if you have dry skin, make sure you hydrate it or moisturize it well a couple of days before, on the day of the session. Because a lot of times patients land up with the excitement that I'm doing a procedure, so I've not applied anything, doctor, I'll come as it is. So that's a good thing, but make sure you use at least a good moisturizer, sunscreen before you come in. So that is the other thing. And after procedure, you make sure you're not exfoliating.
Okay.
So that again will cause irritation. Make sure you're applying moisturizers, avoid hot water baths, steam, sauna, swimming too much, at least for 3-4 days. So this kind of care afterwards should be taken. So that's how the before after is done with the laser.
And let's say now I go and decide to get myself lasered, because I'm quite convinced that it's not going to be that painful or a gym jam kind of a situation. How long will I be there if I have to get my hands lasered? Like, what's the procedure duration like?
Okay, so basically again it depends on the growth, and you're very pretty skinny, so the surface area to cover is very less. So jokes apart, generally if you're looking at a face, it takes the kind of machine we have. So it is a bigger handpiece, and at a time we can treat within 15 minutes the entire face.
Oh wow.
So that quick, and arms would take barely an hour or so. Same thing for the other body. So I have, we have done full bodies in say 4 to 5 hours also.
Wow.
So that's how quick it is. So again, the benefits of laser I want to mention. A lot of people feel that why do we spend so much in laser, but it's actually a one-time investment into your hair removal, because when you're doing this one time, you're done and sorted for 6 sessions or a year. Whereas when you're looking at waxing, threading, they're good to do, but you always have to do it. And suppose you have to go for an event, you don't have the time to sit and do it, right?
Correct.
So saving time, money. So those kind of benefits are coming, and a lot of people have ingrown hair.
Yeah.
So again, that laser is actually a good solution to prevent and avoid them also.
And absolutely, when you get like smooth, hair-free skin, why not?
Absolutely.
I think it's a total big benefit is right there in itself only. So, doctor, just wanted to also ask you, like, I'm sure most of us, are aware that laser is perfect for your hair, your underarm, your legs, etc. You just mentioned that it's even good, to get it done on your face. What about your intimate part areas? What if somebody wants to get lasered there?
Absolutely. So a lot of females, right from 16 years old to 60-year-olds, are preferring those areas, underarm bikini, because one, it is not hormone dependent, and secondly, the thick hair is there. So the results are fabulous, like better than any other areas. So that's why it's definitely advisable. However, there are certain areas which are no-goes, like near the eyes. I have a lot of patients who have this fine hair, male and female. I tell them we cannot touch it because it is not advisable. Then if people have grey hair, a lot of times, a lot of 45, 50 years old come to us with this thick growth, but it's a lot of grey. So there again, we cannot treat them because there's no pigment in the hair which my laser is going to target. So those are the people who we say sorry to disappoint you, but we'll not be able to help you.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, doctor. This definitely helps me at least clear out all the questions and doubts that I had, which I'm sure is most of our people watching us also. And I'm excited for my treatment. So let's get started.
So let's start?
Yes, let's go for it.
Absolutely. We'll do this portion, this. We are not doing this now. Okay. Where there's no hair. Okay? Good. And the tattoo we are not touching. Okay. Around it. Fuck me every night.
More. Get that phone.
Heshha, we did the laser. How was it? Did you feel any pain, discomfort? Did you like it?
So to be very honest with you, on a scale of 1 to 10, my pain was 0. Like absolutely 0. It was an effortless procedure, as you said. The new machine that you spoke of definitely made me feel so cool. Like I was feeling really cool and nice. And
Yeah, I saw you. You were like busy working on your phone and all that, and parallelly.
yeah, I actually enjoyed the entire process. Plus, like doctor, I would like you to see, I don't even have any redness.
Yes. It's absolutely fine. You can just go out and party today.
Yeah, I can, and I think that's what is the most amazing part because my skin feels smooth.
Yeah.
There's no redness whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I think, there's so much qualm about the fact that it's a laser procedure. Sometimes you tend to feel so stressed about getting into a laser procedure. It did not feel like that.
Because a lot of people are worried about burns and redness and all those kind of side effects.
Yeah.
But as you can see, there's nothing there.
Nothing like that. So, doctor, is it because specifically of the machine and the technology and the technician, the way it all performs?
Yes. So as I told you before, that it's very essential to pick up the right machine because there may be many machines. But if you have the right technology, which is US FDA approved, so one, it's not only about the cooling. When we're doing the shots also, the energy is spread in the right way on the skin. And the other part is, yes, the technician, very essential. The person who's doing it has the right knowledge, can sense your comfort, discomfort, can sense how your skin is taking it. So a lot of those dynamics come in. It's not easy as that I've got a laser machine today and I just move it around and I'm done, That's
Yeah.
it.
Like I did see how you came, you actually marked each and every part on my body, that where the laser needs to be focused upon. And I think only then.
Yes. So it's very important that the doctor is around supervising things and telling him what to do, what not to do. Plus everything, the expertise of the person doing it. So a lot of those, things come in play.
Great. And I think when that happens is when you are going to have an awesome experience just the way I did. So thank you so much, doctor. It was an absolute pleasure. And I hope you guys definitely are going to give this one a shot. And if you all do, please make sure that Dr. Madhuri and myself know about it in the comment section below. And we'll see you around and catch you soon in our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.